Thank you so much, and thank you for inviting me today. Can I just first start by saying First Nations comes first, and that's just how it is. I lead health and wellbeing for Queensland, and I used to work at the Royal Kids back many, many years ago, and for many, many years. So for me, young people and paediatrics are just in my blood, and so every single time I come here and listen, I listen and I take so much away. So I value every single minute of your time. I too feel that I have been with kids and young people through the hardest times of their lives. So whether it's been in the wards, whether it's sitting at the bedside too with them, and I think for me, and I've done many things and worked very, very hard and trained, and I think the most important lessons that I have ever heard has been from people like you, people that stand up, and people that are, we are all completely scared about the way that we should speak up and use their voice. But when I listen to you, I learn so much and have always learned so much, and so much more than I have ever done at a university. So today's my favourite day. Just around health for a minute. One in 20 kids don't eat enough veggies. We know that most kids don't do enough exercise. We know that kids are very, very concerned about their own mental health as well. And it's that last stat that really bothers me the most. So for me, really, really important for me to listen to you and to quote a TV show, thank God you're here. I have never learnt more today. I have been away for the week, the past weeks, and I've gone to summits. I've been to national summits. I think I was last week in Townsville, Sydney, Melbourne, again. And I've got to say, today has been the best day for me to learn the most. So for you, you are the best 6 speakers that I've seen, and the speakers before you as well. You are authentic, you are impactful, you are interesting, you are engaging, and you're real. So for me to take that away, it's just great, and I will be very, 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 very excited to tell the team about every single message here as well. This keeps me up at night completely, and you are so relevant, you are so kind, you are so current, and you are innovative, and you're fun as well. So I could just talk about you the whole day, but I'm going to talk about each of you now. And Liam, I'm going to say, first of all, for me, sport, the same for me. Sport was my life as well, and it was mine forever. And thinking about that, the way, and I'd forgotten about stigma that comes with so many things as well in sport for me. And so I sat and listened to you, and listened to the way that you move from that, and then you move to reaching out, finding it hard, reaching out, finding help, finding it hard again, finding help again, finding it. You are amazing the way that you actually did that. For us, it is so important to know the things that are really important are the things that are really hard. And you've done that, and you are absolutely living proof of that. And for me, the most important thing you said, and you said a lot, hope. You said there is absolutely hope, and and it's not about, for me, it's not about, more and more money into the system and more people into the system. It's those that are completely trained with lived experience, and so you absolutely make a difference, and I appreciate your time, in fact. So the next ones, and can I say, coming from a paediatric facility, to listen to the babies as well, it was really, really cool for me too. So really, really, really nice. You raised stigma again, and stigma is everywhere. And so for me to listen to that, and to know how much it absolutely impacts you, there's so much that we've got to do better in the system. Life is tough. School is tough enough. Life is tough. School is tough. The current environment is tough. And parenting, and I've got 3 myself, and that was really, really, really tough as well. And you are doing everything at once. And so that stigma word comes in again for me. And I think, there is no place for that ever. You spoke about the right intervention, getting it right. And for me, that's what it always comes down to is it the right intervention, the right support at the right time for the right community? And you are absolutely right with that. And I don't think that we actually get it right. So for me to listen to that, just those long-term benefits of just taking a minute, sitting down and listening and getting it right, that return on investment for me is brilliant. So yeah, well done. Elma, Bamaga, most beautiful part of the state as well. Absolutely beautiful. The fact that you live and work there as well, I love that too. Water outages in Queensland. Really? I've heard this before, and I cannot believe it. And you are absolutely right. It happens. And in this beautiful state of ours, where we have everything, we have beautiful sporting grounds and beautiful, lots and lots of beautiful foods and lots of things going on, for us to think that there is an issue with water, for me, just absolutely kills me. And the risks, and you highlighted them so well. So to think about the risk to our safety, to the hygiene as well of communities in this state is not okay. For me, I'm furious about that. And so to get you out there telling everyone about that too, absolutely right, because in Queensland, we've actually got to do better than that. Jordan, can I say, defining health. I don't know many people that can actually do that. And for me, listening to you are so spot on. So the WHO defines health as physical health, mental health, social health, emotional health, financial health. And you got that immediately. You got that straight away. And I just want to put you in front of everyone. So whether it's kids, adults, the seniors, anyone, you are absolutely right. And it's so much more. It is not even about the way that you look. It's about the way that you feel, physical, mentally, socially, the way that you make connections as well. And I loved that, and I felt that through your whole speech. The thing that bothered me is stigma again came through, and it came through strong and loud and clear. And as a dietitian, I've seen this over and over and over again, and that pressure to be perfect. The more that we can fight that together, the better. But it's absolutely showing that it just doesn't have a place. Stigma doesn't have a place here, and I'm just blown away with what you talked about, because you actually described perfectly what good well-being is. And it's so much more than health to me. So you've absolutely nailed that. So absolutely well done. And then last but not least, Bailey. Bailey, I don't think that you would sugarcoat anything. Can I tell you? I think you are keeping it real, and I absolutely love it. For me, again, learning about a small country town, I hadn't actually thought about that. So for me, again, I'm taking notes furiously, thinking, because I've worked in schools and lots of departments, but towns you think of being supportive and friendly, and for me, when you said it's the silence to me, absolutely, and you're so right, and I just hadn't thought about that. So that's why these events are so important. The workforce stats. I was at the clinical senate last week, and you would have nailed it there. Like everyone spoke there. Every ratio you had, you are absolutely correct. You spoke about level of investment, stats and ratios to me. How did you know that? I learnt that in 25 years of being around the block. Like, it's, really, you're really, really, really right. This is, you are so right. And men can cry. And I challenge any men in the room today that didn't when they heard each of you speak. To me, that's what makes me cry, and I'm really tough. So to finish, I would like to say, when I speak now, and I've done this forever, I never get really, really scared, but I was really scared to come up and talk in front of you today. You blew me away, each and every single one of you, and I felt like today I heard, listened, you trusted us, and for me to provide this, that just wasn't the strength of that, I guess, just wasn't wasted on me. I'm sitting here thinking, wow, I've got to get this. I've got to get this right. First of all, stigma is real and it's everywhere, and I've heard that. Action, we need it now. So not in the next political cycle, not in the next strategy, not in the next anything. It's now, and I think we know that and we've heard it. And gee, that's really, really important to me too. I've got to say, return on investment, and many of you said that as well, because I feel like as a leader, we've got to think about that, and we've got to make investments every day. And for me, investing in our youth is the most important thing that we can possibly do, because I feel like return on investment is amazing here. Thank you.